Hello, I'm Steve Phillips, Managing Director at Sustainable Energy Feast. It's May 2024. We're still the last throes of spring, I think, not summer. Today we're doing a small PV and battery installation in Catton in Hexham, in Northumberland. It's quite difficult because it's a Yorkshire Stone job on the roof, which is a little bit out of the usual, so there'll be quite a few on site here just to make sure we're right.
Here the lads are all leading the unit. As I said, it's a slightly difficult job. We're in the nature of the Yorkshire Stone and it's about an hour's drive, so we're sending 3 vans with 6 lads just to make sure we're getting all done today. The lads are, when they arrive on site, first thing we're doing, as you see here, is loading up with all the tools, the cable, the panels, and that's the roof in question. We're doing the slightly lower roof. Some people wonder why we're doing that one, because the main roof has just been relaid and the client didn't want any of those to be taken off. And that's the neighbour's property which we just installed last week, and we'll be doing the roof on the right there. Lots of variation, the slates and stones there, as you can see. It is not your usual roof.
Alright, so once we're on here, we've marked the roof up. As you can see, it's a Yorkshire slate roof, or Yorkshire Stone. It's not actually slate, it's sandstone, and there are the size of things you could have in graveyards for headstones, I suppose. We've taken some out now. Same principle with the slate roof, that we would grind out where we need to fit the hook. We'll fit the hooks and then fit in a large lead flashing on top of where the hook goes, to make sure we keep the water integrity of the roof. And then we fit our Yorkshire Stone, Yorkshire Slate in place, ensuring we can get it fixed now, hooks back on the roof. Okay, we'll see you in a bit when we get some of these in place. Thank you.
And what we're trying to do is just find the centre of the roof, and then we can space out where our panels are going. Then we'll start here. We discussed how we're going to actually take them out. We need to first access, take a few tiles out and find out exactly where the joists are. As you see, they're quite a weight in these, and there are some of them are up to 1 metre long, and they're probably about an 1 to 2 inch thick. They are a very strong, heavy tile. And what we do when we take them out, as Ben's just done there, we'll number every tile in every row, so we know when we come to put them back in, exactly where they come from. Here we have Josh cutting a hole in one of the slates, which will marry up with where the joist is below. And we've already found out where that is, so we can actually put the hook and make sure that we are screwing in the joist, which is, it's placed on the rail above there, but it will go into that hole, and that's slot eventually. And we use large cord screws to keep those in place, and then we fit a lead flashing on top of those, and then we refit slates in place. We're using a combination of very thick copper wire, which is nailed into the previous joist or buttons, along with the hook itself to keep the stone in place once we refit it. As it's difficult, so here the lads are discussing where's the best place to put the next row of hooks, etc. And that's the other side of the roof, but Reese fitting a conduit to take the DC cable in. Here, after we've had a breakage, we are just cutting one of the customer's own spares, which will go back in place when we're ready to fit that. And now we've actually got the first row in, we've got the hooks in place, we fit the rail, which allows us to work on the roof without sliding down so much. And it's just now a process of fitting the other hooks. We now know where the joists are. It's still starting to get a little bit speed up at this point. There's a few more lads on the roof. We're chopping up with whatever we can to ensure that it's easier to get the stone out below. And we're using our DeWalt grinders and drills, etc. to make the job easier. There we are preparing some copper wire to fix some of the ones in. As you may notice, when you fit a stone roof like this, they have diverging courses, i.e. they get smaller as they go up the roof. Aesthetically, that gives it a lovely look, and it is a gorgeous area. From ground level, it sort of looks like a little bit of an optical illusion, but there are smaller slates that you fit at the top of the roof, but also it means that there's less weight at the top of the roof. Here we've got Adam doing some testing. He's been doing electrical inside, fitting the inverter, changeover switch, and the battery. As you can see, when we were there, this particular property was being modernised. So where we were fitting this location is going to be a utility cum plant room. So there was walls yet to be built in there, which would conceal some of our hardware. This is after lunch. The lads are now getting the first panels on. A bit slow at first again because of this, because it is a very old roof, although it's a new structure. There's quite a bit of bowing. So as we're putting the panels on, we sometimes still have to reduce the rail. And there's one of me sweeping up, keeping the roof tidy, and also so we get less slippages from any debris that's on the roof. Here we've got the drone taking a bird's eye view of the guys fitting the panels, and also the property on the left, that's a system that we fitted just last week. It's an east-west system. Here we have a speeded up section of us fitting the panels, and as I say, we have to constantly adjust the rail to try and get them looking as level and as neat as we can. And then once we get all the panels in, we're connecting all the panels in place. It's a means of fitting a bird exclusion system. And it is getting on in the day here, so some of the lads that are doing electrical are now complete, so there's a few more hands on the roof there to try and get it finished in time. And here, as we said, the bird mesh is now being fitted all the way around. Probably is unlikely in this location we'll get any birds, pigeons trying to get underneath, but the customer requested this, so obviously it's a service we provide. And again, here's a close-up of one of the hooks being attached to the rail. And also the panels being fitted. I think the lads having a little bit of discussion there on which connection it is. That's the finished product there with the roof, and the lads are just doing the last bit of the bird mesh. And here we are with all the panels on. You can see the DC key on neatly, and it's just panned out again.
Okay, as you can see, it's a lovely sunny day now. At the end of the day, we're eventually getting some jobs all done. With it being Yorkshire Slate, Yorkshire Stone, whatever you want to call it, it's taken a little bit longer than normal. The lads have worked really well. Similar process to what we do when we fit in slate, where we'll take the slate, or let's take the Yorkshire Slate, Yorkshire Stone out, and we fit a flashing. In this instance, it's just been a piece of lead flashing that goes in to ensure that we get a waterproof roof. We're having a few breakages, but thankfully the customer has quite a supply of them. You have to cut them all and gauge them and make sure they're the correct ones. But it's all done now. The system also has a Fox hybrid inverter and a Fox Cube 9.6 kilowatt hour capacity battery, and also has a changeover switch. So should there be a power cut, the customer can operate the changeover switch, and then that'll help them limp by for a day or so until power is restored. If you like what you've seen and you'd like a system yourself from sustainable energy, please get in touch with us. Credits at the end there, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Okay, Sue, hi, thank you for obviously using our company for the work, but I just wonder what first made you interested in getting solar?
Well, I think, Steve, as you explained to me when I was on the phone to you, how important it is for all of us to be sustainable now. And I think being up here in Northumberland, where we have beautiful skies and we get fantastic UV light because we've got a lot less pollution up here, so we get the benefit of having solar. And I just felt that I think it's the way to go, and I think everybody wants to play their part and save the planet.
I think you're correct. Yeah, totally agree with you. Obviously, a lot of people are doing it, to obviously to reduce their energy usage, and as I say, to do your little bit, reduce your own carbon footprint. So, as well as the solar electric system, we've also give you a battery system to back it up. What was your thought processes behind getting the battery in addition to that?
I think having talked to a lot of other people have explained, and you explained to me really well, that having battery means that you can store that power and then you can use the power that you've stored to reduce your costs, reduce your energy consumption, and generally it makes it much more efficient.
Yeah, that's great. Well, we've had a lot of guys here today sort of doing the job because, as you know, you've got what we call Yorkshire Stone roof. It's more difficult, and I know a lot of companies don't want to do that, but thank you for choosing us. But I just wonder what was in your decision making. How come you came to use our company, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, you've hit the nail on the head there, Steve. Because we've got a very old stone roof, it means that you have to have a company that can deal with that. And if you're having solar panels fitted, we were concerned that our roof wouldn't get damaged. We were concerned that we would have a reliable company who would do the best job possible, preserving the roof and making sure that the panels were fitted properly. And it's a historic roof, so it's very important that the job's done well. And I think today, you and the guys have done an amazing job. And you tidied up, which is really important. And the guys were lovely, so we're really satisfied. And thank you so much for the fantastic service that you've given us.
Yeah, thank you. I think you're right. It is. It's a gorgeous old building, and the old black panels that do. Sometimes you get panels that jar against the environment of the roof, but these ones they really do look well with the roof. And I hope you get many years of use out of them.
Thank you. I think a lot of people might be nervous if they've got a stone roof as well, and thinking, well, can I have panels and how can I have them fitted? Because we approached several companies and they said, oh no, we're not going to touch a stone roof.
I think that the thing was with your building there where we put them, it's an extension, so it had a new roof structure inside, but it was the original stone that had been refitted. So we were quite confident that it was strong enough to accept the additional load, not the structural calculations that we did. But it's a simple process that we use, similar process that we use to do in a slate roof, just slightly different fashions. But obviously it's a lot more difficult with such heavier stone. But thank you again for using our company, and I hope you get lots of years with use of your system.
Yeah.
All right.
Great. Thank you very much.